All right, Patricia, let's go ahead and go with your question.
Yeah. So for the berries, for the fillings and garnish, we would have to do the on the conversion.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You didn't pass.
So what?
Because you just not, yeah.
What is the as purchased?
The
I think
as per it's the 5.11 for per 12 ounces.
okay. And what's the recipe amount that we need?
It's 1.5 quarts.
Okay,
Try typing.
cool. US quartz. All right.
I had to turn my computer off. Weird.
So I'm not sure why. What weight did you get for the 1.5 quarts of raspberries?
Cause when I'm doing the conversions, when you do the select foods, it just asks like the different types of raspberries there are. Would I just put like just raspberries, or is there like a certain type of raspberries we're using?
I would use the red raw raspberries.
The red raw raspberries?
Yeah, that way it shows that they're fresh raspberries
Oh,
versus like anything that's like frozen or canned.
okay. I just wanted to make sure like I knew which type of the raspberries we were using when
Okay,
doing the conversions and all that.
sounds good.
Okay. That's all I needed the help on.
Awesome. All right, Tanner, I see your hand is up. How can I help you?
So it's two.
So I was having problems with my audio when you asked a question earlier, and I didn't realize. So I'm on
Okay,
the last ingredient of the shortbread cookies, the flour,
congratulations.
and it says that I have to take the flour is 17.36 for 50 pounds, so I divided that by 50 to get the price of flour per pound. Where's the calculation? And I got, hold up. Why am I muted? Sorry, I couldn't
Okay.
going
The notes.
on with my device.
You pieces, but use the first look right here. When using the following weight, put pecans, mustard, cumin, set the category to generic and branded. So that's why this right here needs to
So
get
I
set
got
to generic
35 cents a pound.
when you do that.
Yes, that looks perfect.
And then I kind of lost
Okay.
my math here. I don't remember what to do next.
Okay, what's the recipe amount needed?
22 cups. I'm trying to remember how to convert that and whether cups are the solid measurement or the liquid measurement. I'm trying to convert that.
Okay, so that's one question is it a liquid or is it a dry ingredient?
Well, it's flour, so it's a dry ingredient.
Absolutely. And so that means we have to use our aqua calc conversion. So since mine, for whatever reason, on the web is not working, I'm going to use my phone. I'm going to give me a moment to get it logged in. So if you want to go ahead and try to find, because think about the ingredient that we're using,
Yeah.
right? If it just says flour, then and it's not specifying a specific type of flour, then that's when we're going to use all-purpose flour. Okay.
Actually, sir, in your topic notes, your project notes, it said wheat flour all-purpose white.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all-purpose flour.
Well, do you think this is okay? I was like, why is it doing that? That's for all the cuts. So you gotta change that little thing and it gives you what you're looking for. Does that make sense? Yeah. I was trying to remember how I did it. That's all. I was like, check the notes out. Something on the notes.
So, Tanner, that wheat flour, white, all-purpose enriched, that's going to be the specific description on that aqua calc. So that way you knew which flour, because there's a lot of flours to choose from.
Because I want to make sure I can help you with this. So I just gotta type everything else. It still would have been the same thing, but just a different solid.
Volume to weight.
Sir, is it the wheat flour all-purpose white enriched bleached, or the wheat flour all-purpose enriched calcium enhanced?
Probably not do the calcium enhanced. I would just go with the bleached one.
All right, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Yeah, the hospital was like, we can't do anything. What we can do is just tell you this is a specialist because if it's that bad, it's beyond that. And goes to a specialist. Yeah, it's actually. They heard me the couple of kids like good for like a couple like weeks, like steroid shots. Yeah. They gave me steroids, but I haven't been able to go check how much they're gonna cost. I gotta actually go. It's like if you haven't called me yet, there's just probably gonna get them, but I think that.
All
Question,
right. Yes, go ahead.
Mr. Last thing. So I got 97 ounces on the AquaCalc doing that. So do I take the 35 cents, which is the cost of the pound, and multiply it by the ounces, or do I divide it further down into ounces?
So this is where you have the option of doing 97 ounces or 6.06 pounds.
All right, since I already have the whatchamacallit, pound measurement, I'm gonna do it that way so I don't have to convert cups to ounces.
You are on the right track. That's what I would recommend, right? The path of least conversions is my route that I would go. And so now
I multiply 35 cents times 6.06.
that's correct.
All right.
Getting my neighborhood notifications of like, this guy stole my package. Are you not home? Like,
So Tanner, if I can just give you just one piece of advice, because when you were describing the process to me, you took the 1736 for 50 pounds. You told me that you divided by 50 pounds. Okay. What I would recommend is that you set up the AP to recipe just like I have it on the screen in green. Okay. And then we know that cups and pounds, I'm going to have to convert. And so I'm going to go ahead and go to my AquaCalc and I'm going to see whether it's 97 ounces or 6.06 pounds. And so I'm going to see those two numbers. And just like you described, I'm going to use the 6.06 pounds because I'm already in pounds. Okay. And then at that point, go ahead and divide by 50 pounds to get your cost of 35 cents per pound. Okay. Because that way you can just multiply straight across and get your answer. Okay. And the reason why I recommend you do it that way is because what if the AquaCalc actually says that ounces would be the better one? Well, if that's the case, then you can multiply 50 pounds by 16 ounces. And then if you divide by whatever that answer is, you automatically get your cost per ounce. You don't have to divide by 16 again, right? And so if you just set up the problem with just the AP and the recipe as your focal point, then that helps you determine what you're going to end up dividing by right here. Does that make sense?
It does. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So yeah, you did really good on that one. All right, Aiden, I'll help. I'm gonna help. Do you need to log in? Oh, you're done. You already turned it in? Okay. Okay. But no, I mean, if you want to go and just turn it in, that's fine. But I would recommend working on that right now. You have to turn in the whole project. So not just the final calculations, but all the worksheets that are typed out. You have all that?
Still work in the kitchen some more. Gotta clean up a little bit.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll turn it in.
Okay. You're welcome. Tyra, go ahead.
Well, I have a difficulty with two of them, but the one I'm having most trouble is with the butter for the shortbread. So
All
I'm pretty
right.
sure the only thing that I'm doing wrong is the conversion.
Okay.
Um,
So talk me through your process, AP to recipe.
so the first way I did it was so the cost for the butter is $91.80 per 36 pounds, and then it needs 2 quarts. And so what I did originally was that I multiplied the 36 by 16 ounces, and then I divided that by the $91.80, and that got me 16 cents. And then I went through the volume to weight thing, and that got me 64.04 ounces. And so I did
64.04
04.
ounces.
And then
Okay.
I did the math. The math is not the right answer. And so I did the math again, but rather than putting in ounces, I put it in pounds. And so I'm just wanting to see if that maybe is what got me wrong, or maybe it's just the initial conversion that I did, like with,
Yeah. So
yeah.
what was the pounds when the conversion?
So the 2 quarts equals 4 pounds of butter on
Okay.
the thing.
So yeah. So if this is equal to 4 pounds, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So by taking it to the ounce, um, and you're multiplying, because remember we rounded that 15.9, rounded up to 16 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So by taking that, rounded up by a whole penny, and then multiplying by 64 units or 64 ounces, that's going to put your answer way off. Okay.
Okay.
So if we divide by 36 pounds, what is our price per pound for butter?
Hang on, let me 91.80. $2.55 per pound.
Yeah. And so now when we multiply that by 4 pounds, that's going to give us a nice even number of $10.20.
Okay.
We don't do that. We just put the item in the number.
Okay, so I was in the right range. It's just that because I had like 0.25, 0.24. So
Yeah.
I
And
was right there. I was very close. It's just the
yeah.
numbers.
And on a problem like this, because it is nice even numbers, not necessarily even as in like, but nice dollars and cents, $2.55 exactly times four, it's going to give you exactly 10.20. So I
Mm-hmm.
probably gave a margin of error of 0 on this answer to make sure you got it
Gotcha.
exactly
Okay.
correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I just need to fix those four.
Yep.
Wait, no. No, those
Good.
things are right. Okay. It was just And then my next one is the raspberries for the sauce.
You don't do
That was
Okay.
it.
No.
I think it's just the conversion part I did originally. So,
Okay, so I had the raspberries we talked about for the previous student, but what questions do you have about it?
uh, wait, hang on. So this one is for 2 pounds of raspberries for the
I think
sauce.
I go on to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think that one was for the garnish and the
Okay, so this is the
filling. Yeah.
garnish. Let me put that on there
Yeah,
so
it's for
people
the
don't get
filling. This
confused.
is for the sauce.
Got it. Garnish and filling.
Yeah,
And then,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just my math, but
okay, so this is for the sauce.
mm-hmm.
So we're using the same raspberries, correct? The $5.11 for 12 pounds? Or we're using
Yes.
frozen, right? Doesn't this one have frozen? Let's double check the
Uh, mm,
recipe. 2 pounds of frozen raspberries. Yeah.
okay.
So that's going to be a different control F.
Is that a different price then?
Yeah, so frozen. See, this one's even easier because it's 341 per pound, and you only need two
Okay.
pounds.
Okay, that makes my whole life so much easier. Okay. You said
Yep,
341. Okay.
yep. So frozen raspberries are 341 per pound.
Okay, I think I got this one now. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, Jasmine, I see your hand. How can I help you?
Mr. Umansky, I just had a quick question. I'm already done with like the math stuff of it. I'm just working on the work, filling out the worksheets. However, on the cream of broccoli, I wasn't sure how to fill out the purchase cost, the purchase amount, and then the recipe unit cost.
For the velouté sauce?
Yeah, for the velouté.
Yeah, so you can just put velouté sauce, and then you don't have to worry anything about the AP or the recipe unit. Just leave that blank, and then just put that total cost from your velouté recipe as the recipe amount. Or like I think it's like was it 1 1/8
Yeah,
gallon?
one and
Yeah,
one
so
eighth.
so 1 1/8 gallon is the recipe amount, and then the cost is going to be your total cost from that recipe.
Okay. And then for the bread, for the water, do I have to add the water on the chart itself? Because it
No,
would
it's just zero. That's fine.
just zero.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
just leave it
mean,
blank.
is there, that's a good question. Actually, let me look, see. Yeah, I mean, because it's technically an ingredient. So yeah, go ahead and put 4 cups of water, but just put zero for the recipe amount.
Okay, sounds good. And then I know one of the last ones, I forgot which one it was, but it considered one of the ingredients as part of the Q factor. Would I
Yeah,
have to
that
add that on there?
so that's the fillings and garnish on the
Mhm.
confectioner sugar as needed. So you do have the confectioner sugar. Yeah, I would go ahead and put the confectioner sugar as needed as the recipe amount.
Okay.
And then don't put anything there because it's going to be included in the Q factor.
Oh, okay. So
But
no like
think about
ingredient
these
costs
sheets as being able to give these sheets to somebody to follow the recipe. And so if you don't put it on the list, then it's not going to be
included.
considered as part of the recipe.
Okay. That's all to my question. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome.
I get it all to fit on one page.
Any other questions for me? You guys are much more talkative today. It's the realization of the deadline coming up.
Just a clarification. So, like,
Yep.
for the final thing, we just add all the subtotals together. Is that what you said, right? For like the
No,
whole menu set? Oh, okay.
no. So for the final calculations page, you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna put the whatever the per portion cost is, the last answer of every quiz. that's what you're going to put in as the cost for the final calculations page.
Okay, so the per portion. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
because you're
Thanks.
finding out what one serving of the menu set costs.
Okay, got it.
Repeat that again?
Thank you.
The final calculations, whatever that per portion cost is, that last answer, that's what you're going to use to cost out your recipe, your menu set.
I got everything already calculated out and everything, so that's where I'm at the end of that part.
Okay, so right here,
Yes,
final calculations review, and then completing and submitting the semester project. 2 videos that will walk you through
Okay.
every single step.
okay.
Oh, maybe.
All right, Tanner, do you have any other questions for me?
Not right at this moment, but I probably will because now I'm doing the last 2 things I have are the filling and garnish and the raspberry sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds great. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording.
The quiz thing for the filling and garnish, and there is no take quiz again button, so I can't fill it out.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me take a look.
Well, when we're using the recipe, are we using the vanilla pure or the vanilla extract?
Let's check the semester project notes.
Because in the notes it shows the pure vanilla, but it still comes out wrong when I do the test
Okay, cool. So
for the
let's take a
answer.
look at that. So this is fillings and garnish, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oops.
Is that on?
Okay. So talk me through your process for the vanilla.
So with the vanilla for like the purchase cost, it's the 99.33 per 32 ounce. And then for the purchase amount, it's what 2 ounces on the menu set, right?
Let's double check.
Yes, it says
Are you
2
able to-
tablespoons
2
because it shows
tablespoons.
vanilla extract on the menu, but for the notes, it's asking for the pure vanilla.
So vanilla extract can either come as pure vanilla or it can come as imitation. And we want to use the
Okay.
pure one. So that's what we're using, the pure vanilla. Okay.
Okay.
And so then we're looking for 2 tablespoons,
2
right?
tablespoons, yes.
Okay. And so then what did you do next?
Because then I know what the recipe unit cost, it's like the 3.1. Because then with the ingredient total comes out to 310. But when you put into the test, it comes out as wrong.
Goodbye. Okay, then. Go.
Okay. So can you see my calculator on the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So because there is numbers after this 0, we have to round it up to $3.11
Okay.
per ounce. And then what's the conversion of 2 tablespoons?
The conversions of 2 tablespoons,
Is equal to what?
1 ounce.
Absolutely. So now we can multiply. And so on this one, again, because it's only 1 ounce, I probably gave you a margin of error of 0 to make sure you got the exact answer. That kind of reinforces the method of rounding up to the nearest penny.
Okay.
All right.
And then for the heavy cream as well, I know like the purchase cost is 14.37 per 64 ounces, and the amount needed is 4.5 cups.
My fiance had this sent in that he was paying for it, so I can get it.
Okay.
You know, yeah, this is the
Cool.
No. You have the actual like word app separate. Some laptops come with it, some don't.
And so what is your question?
Because the same thing would happen with the heavy cream where it came out to like the wrong total.
It's my Alamos too.
Okay, so what did you do?
So with the
this is not my
calculations,
house.
we did, I did
But it
the
doesn't
like the
have as much.
14.37 per 64 ounce, and then with the recipe unit cost was 0.23.
On my computer.
And then with the amount that was needed, which was the 4.5 cups.
Okay, and so what did the 4.5 cups come to? What did it convert to?
So now you're able to-
Yeah.
The 48 ounce.
48 ounces?
Wait.
Oh, but that's because you copied and pasted like a photo.
Mhm.
That's why you can't edit it. It's a photo.
Okay.
36?
Where's the original?
Okay, so 4.5 times how many ounces in a cup?
How many ounces are in a 8?
There we go. Okay, so 36 ounces. Good. Now let's double check. $14.37 divided by 64. You got, what was the answer you got?
0.23.
Okay,
See, those?
All these are already said in here.
No, I know, but I'm trying to get you to move.
Okay, say,
And then look, there's the one guy in the college. So you can see that.
so 1472. Is that the answer you got?
say here.
You can see, if it's already saved, you don't have to worry.
No, it came out to 828.
Document.
828.
So when you go through your email on Word, it's gonna be over there.
Okay,
So you can still edit it.
So let me go back and
Yeah.
Maybe I typed in something wrong. 23 cents, 0.23 times
Yeah.
36. Oh yeah, you're right. 828. My bad.
Your student Word.
No, the one I
And
say.
you said that is counted incorrectly?
Go to your student,
Okay.
your email. The way you just showed me.
Okay.
The student email where it is.
This word?
Your student email.
Sorry.
Where's
I
your
think
student
so. When I was working on it, I think so. I might have done the
Word on there.
calculation wrong, and it came out to like
Wait.
869 when I first did it. And I think so. I might have done the calculations a little wrong at the first time round.
Okay.
But I was just trying to make sure like I did the calculations correctly on that.
That's the one you just saved, right?
Let's double check that.
And then on there.
828 is correct. Yep. All right.
Yeah, how do I?
Okay, then yeah, that was all I had the questions for, was just for the
Excellent.
heavy cream and the
I can make
vanilla
it all in
pure,
one. I
the
can't
pure
make it-
vanilla.
Cool. Good job.
Okay. Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
You're welcome. Tanner, how can I help you?
Download it again and type the next one in there. I'm gonna have them all in separate files.
Mm.
Then somehow, some way, I gotta compile. them all
I'm
together.
trying to find the raspberries.
already
What
have
do
all
I
mine.
do for the
Right here, see?
on the AquaCalc for measuring raspberries?
Okay.
What
So I didn't even
red
know.
raspberries raw, black
On that one
raspberries
that you
raw?
just
What do I
said,
do?
how many-
Yeah, I would use raspberries raw.
I would type them all.
That way they're fresh raspberries.
Red raspberries raw, you said?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Because you're on which recipe?
The filling and garnish.
Yep. So that we want the fresh raspberries for that one. Correct. Okay, good.
Is put all these in the one that you just showed
Right,
me.
so that one, and then you have another one for a different recipe and another one for a different recipe and so on and so forth, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I don't know how to get them all into one document file yet. My thing was I was gonna type them all out first and then I can only take it step by step.
Yeah.
Yeah, you typed it all out. That's great. I had no choice but to write it out at a certain point.
Yeah.
So just to make sure it got done.
Okay.
Now I have the time to type it out and then I can figure that out. All I know is right now I'm gonna save them each onto this flash drive. So I have them all on there.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone's like, hey, I can help you comprise them all. Great.
Chef, that's what I can help with.
What?
Comprising them all.
Comprising them all.
You did your final calculations, Rick?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm trying to put them all in one.
All the recipe documents that we
Uh-huh.
need,
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out how to get them all onto one file.
Okay.
So when we turn it in, it's that one file
Yeah.
comprised of the cover page and everything like that.
Like, I have one, and it's just like I snipped it and, did all that stuff that you told me to do, but I don't think that it's
So for the only thing that I recommend you snipping is going to be the menu set. That menu set that's on the second page of the menu set.
That
This
tells you the actual menu on the packet.
this right here. This is the only thing that I recommend that you snip. Or you can retype it if you want to, but snipping is a lot easier. Okay. When you get to when it comes to the RSTO worksheet, all you have to do is click and highlight everything, copy, go to a new page, and paste.
So that's the easiest way to get them all together.
Just go to the next page and take whatever you copied.
But it won't let you type over it, type in it.
Yeah, it should.
In a Word document,
It
yes.
doesn't let me do it on mine. I'd copy and paste it.
That's because you did it as a picture.
No, I did it as a snippet.
Right, the snippet is a picture.
Yeah, no, but he's saying not to do that.
He just said to do that.
No, the only thing that I recommend you to snip is
Is-
going to be this right here. Just that. That's it.
So you don't have to.
Okay.
I'm still confused. Look. Right. This is what I've done, all this already. Okay, all this.
Okay.
I've done all that, but obviously I can't go in here and,
Right, because that is a snip. That is a
So-
picture.
okay, so then I went back out. Now I'm trying to go all over and do it all over again. And I did.
The AquaCalc, like you said, and I came out with the wrong answer. Let me find the math where I was. Da, 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 da. And the price was all right, 511 for what? Hold on, what? Come on. 511 for 12 ounces. I think I know where I went wrong. Find someone else, Mr. Minsky. I think I found where I went wrong.
Okay, well let's talk it through.
So the red raspberries were 511 for 12 ounces.
Okay.
I have to check my calculator, but I think that may be where I went wrong is I went well, let me check my math. Going back 511, where are you? Okay, clear. 5.11 divided by 12 equals 0.42, 0.43. So it's 43 cents per ounce. And 651 times 0.43. Clear. 0.43 times 6.51 equals 279, 280. So we're going to try that.
Oh, real quick, where did you get the 6.51?
Huh?
Where did you get the 6.51?
AquaCalc.
Okay. Did you put in
Because-
1.5 quarts?
Quarts? I
Yep.
went for cups. That was the problem.
I was gonna say that I think is the issue. Yep, I see where you get 6.51, but we want to go ahead and do the quarts.
There we go. Okay.
And
Thank you.
so
So
what is the conversion for quarts?
wait. Conversion for quarts is 26.03.
There you go. Excellent.
So it's actually 0.43 times 26.03.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, I see where I went wrong.
Excellent.
I am just, no offense, I'm just feeling beaten down. Well, not beaten down, more like mentally or physically exhausted. So,
I 100% understand. I have a 30-page paper I have to turn in tomorrow, so I totally get the idea of being mentally exhausted.
oh, it's not